Hello there, and today we're going to be testing out a highlighter palette that I got from AliExpress. This is the very sexual, why is it sexual? I don't know why it's sexual. Is it sexual? Probably not, but I like the shape of it and I think it's unique and I'm digging it right now. But anyway, so this is the UCANBE Heaven's Hue highlighters. Okay, so they're ripping off Kat Von D, but also ripping off Stila with this whole package right here. If you aren't familiar with the Kat Von D, I feel like I need to keep speaking like really quietly, like as if Kat Von D is under the bed. Like, she's not under the bed. And if you've not watched any of my other videos, this will not make any sense and you're gonna think I'm a crazy person. But let's just say there was a situation with Kat Von D under my bed, getting super salty and sassy about other brands ripping off her creative style. But anyway, okay, so I actually have a fake Kat Von D Alchemist palette. So this one actually looks like what the genuine one looks like, and I'll just show you. Oh my gosh, it's coming apart. Like, oh holy vagina trains, look, it's coming apart. Oh my god, it's come apart. Oh my gosh, like, how has it even come apart? All it's been doing is like sat on my shelf. But anyway, so this is what the Kat Von D fake looks like. As you can see, all of the 4 highlighter shades appear to be the same shade, but I can assure you they are actually very different, and I did really like this palette. However, this one here, which is fully intact, which is fabulous, this is the UCANBE version, and you can kind of see the differentiation, Jesus, that's a long word, but you can kind of see the different shades within this palette. So I don't think that they've like 100% copied like Kat Von D. I think they've just kind of 90% copied Kat Von D, and then the other 10% is Stila just ripping off the Heaven Hues highlighter name. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the fake one because I do feel like obviously UCANBE have copied from Kat Von D. So okay, I'm just gonna like pop that one down there because it's fecked. I mean, it's just broken. It's what's going on with my hair.
We've just been out and I've had my hat on, so that's why my hair's looking, I think it's looking crazy right now. I mean, my hair does look crazy most of the time anyway, but this is like a whole new level of crazy. I mean, look at it, look. Like, what's it even doing right now, guys? Like, why does your hair do this? Or is it just my hair that does this? Like, I'm like, what? What? It looks like I've been electrocuted, look. You would think I've been electrocuted, don't lie. Okay, right, anyway, guys. Right.
It just says on the back, an eye, lip and face transformer palette with 4 holographic shades. They're not holographic. I mean, come on here, for real. Not holographic. Blah, 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 blah. They've got 360 degrees refractive pearls off. Do you know what? I have no idea. And it's funny actually because on the back here, right, so they've done a little bit of a description on the usage. It says pat over your favourite shade of everlasting liquid lipstick or studded kiss lipstick. So it's obvious here that, you know, they've just literally ripped off the description as well for the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. But anyway, let's just get into the palette because that's what we've all come here to see today. Oh, my hair, like, you're thinking, I'm just shut the feck up about your hair, but really, I mean, I need to sort that right, literally. I've just put my headband on, so my hair just has to behave. Let's get swatching these, right? So the top one looks to be like a yellowy tinted kind of shade. Ooh, okay, so it's kind of chunky, but then the fake one, the fake Alchemist palette was chunky as well. If we go in with this kind of violet shade, okay, I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks really beautiful, but again, a little bit chunky. I'm just going to swatch these two before we move on. By the way, this was a eyeliner from iMagic that I hauled this morning, and this will not come off. Like, literally, I've tried rubbing it off with a wipe. It will not come off. So I do apologise about that. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is the violet. And this one, I mean, again, it's chunky, but the texture is so similar to the fake Alchemist palette. It's like so similar. Anyone would think that they were made in the same factory. I mean, really, guys. Okay, so next we're going to go in with this one, and it looks to maybe have a little bit of blue to it. And then on the other side, this one looks to have a little tint of like green to it. So there we go. They're probably looking a bit chunky because I probably got way too much, I think. So I'm going to take a little bit of a personal responsibility for that. But Okay, so beautiful. And the green one, like, they are so chunky though, look. But I literally had the same problem with the fake ones. Let me just show you, like, quickly. I'll show you what the fake ones swatch like, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I've got the fake ones here. So if I just kind of swatch a few, the texture does feel very different. Like, these feel quite, I'd say, like, these feel more powdery. Like, look at my fingers, they look more powdery. But if I just kind of swatch these, like, here, can you see what I mean? Like, they deposit a lot of chunks. So I would actually say, look, the chunks are just like falling off my arm onto my knees right now. But yeah, I would definitely say, just going off swatches, the UCANBE formula seems a lot better. And I actually really like the fake palette, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I'm just going to get my favourite little highlight brush. And I feel like, which one should we go in with? I'm going to go in with this one at the top. This one looks to me like it's got a little bit of yellow in it. Can you see anything? No, I can see a little bit of something, but I'm not really digging it. Oh, okay. That doesn't look yellow at all, like literally on my face. What colour? Oh no, it's pink, look. It's pink. It's like duochrome pink. So why did I think it was yellow? Oh my gosh, can you even believe that's pink? Like, there's nothing about that looks pink. I mean, actually, maybe a bit on the side, but oh my holy vaginas. I mean, really, by the way, just want to say, I am wearing the this foundation by Makeup Revolution. It's a new fast base stick foundation, and I do feel like I'm looking very oily and like pory right now. So just in case like you were wondering like what is going on with Anwen's face, I'm kind of not loving it like right now. I'm not loving how my face is looking. So just to throw that out there, if you were wondering why standards had been slipping up on my face. Okay, so I mean, it's there. I can definitely see the pink, but is it blowing my socks off? No, because you know I've got my Aurora palette, which I absolutely adore that palette, in case I hadn't mentioned it. And the duochrome creamy wet look sheen goodness within that palette, you know, it's going to take a lot to beat it, let's be real here. But okay, so next I've gone in with like the violet shade, and I'm just going to apply that one over here. Can you see? I mean, I think that's really quite pretty. I'm liking the violet glow that's, you know, kind of going off my face. Just apply it a little bit more. I do actually think that's really pretty, right? So I really like that one. But again, like, I prefer the Aurora palette. I know I sound like a broken record right now, but I prefer the Aurora palette just because a creamy formula, and I just find it so much more like forgiving and complimentary, you know, on more textured skin. So although I do like that one, it's just kind of not my favourite. Okay, so we're going to go back over to this side, and I'm going to go in with the slightly blue tinged shade, and let's just pop that over her. I mean, they do have a beautiful glow to them, but I feel like when you look at them kind of up close, they do look a little bit like dry. Like, okay, right. Guys, what I'm going to say about this palette, and I'm going to say it as I'm just like popping a little bit of the green just in random places, but I feel like with this palette, I'm kind of liking that on the tip of the nose, like a little bit of like a tip of the nose, you know, like E.T. had his, was it his nose or his finger? I feel like it was his nose, but at the same time, I feel like it wasn't his nose. You may like this palette if you don't have the Aurora palette yet. Because like literally this is the Aurora palette that I've been raving on about. It's a cream formula by TZ Cosmetics, and let me just show you, like, I don't want to like take over the whole video just with this palette, but it's absolutely beautiful. These are not powders, they're creams, and look at the duochrome like goodness. This is just an absolutely spectacular palette, and for me this like this just like answers to all of my duochrome highlighter needs. And you're probably thinking, well, Anwen, why are you bothering to even buy other makeup? But I love testing it out. And actually the other day, let me just show you this. The other day I tried the Sugar Crush Glow Kit by UCANBE again, and I love this. Like, this was absolutely spectacular. So I mean, just to do a little bit of a comparison, I'd probably say if you want like a duochrome highlighter powder palette, and you don't want to spend too much money, I would definitely recommend to go for the Glow Kit from UCANBE as opposed to this Heaven's Hue one, because I think the Heaven's Hue one, the formula just isn't quite as good. And I know that like the shades are like very different in both palettes. They're very kind of different. Well, they're not very different, but I would definitely recommend like you go for this one because I just think it's a lot better. Just to finish off this first impression, I'm not a huge fan of the palette. Do I think it's terrible? Not at all. I think for the money, it's actually a really decent palette. I think it's just that because I'm really into like creamy formulas at the moment, and because I've very recently tried, you know, a couple of really good highlighter palettes, be it the Aurora and the Sugar Crush palette by UCANBE. This Heaven's Hue one just didn't really get my pants a popping, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave this first impression there. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more.